Hi, it's Friday. You know what that means. It's time for Dr. Julie's Fun Friday Finds. For those of you that are new to me, I'm a retired dermatologist. That's why it's Dr. Julie's Fun Friday Finds, and it's Friday. So every Friday-ish, I go around my house and collect all the items that I have that either have come in that week that I purchased, or maybe something that's come in that week that reminds me of some other things in the house that would all tie together. I try and do that. Sometimes it's just a hodgepodge, but this week it's going to be guest room essentials. It's summer and people start to come visit, and when you come to visit, you kind of want to have everything in the house that would be nice as a guest to have. So I'm going to go ahead and show you some of my favorite things. See if you agree that they're fun things to have in a guest bedroom, and that maybe you've never thought of, or maybe you've thought of it and thought, oh, I didn't know I could just pick that up. So I'll have all the links below. Please follow me on this. Also follow me on my blog, drjuliesfunlife.com. You can kind of see all I talk about fashion and food and fun and family and friends, a lot of F's. So that's a really great site to follow me on, Dr. Julie's Fun Life. And if you like fashion, then I will be talking. I talk multiple times a week actually about that. It's probably my favorite topic. And it is, I'm on Instagram at Dr. Julie Marshall. So easy. All right, so let's see. What's going to be first? Oh, I know. Okay, first thing first, when I go to somebody's house, I hate to, I don't want to put my suitcase, which, has been schlepped through airports, on their nice bed. So this is a luggage rack, and it's a really great find. And so I have these in my guest bedroom, and they've got little, kind of really strong canvas straps between them like that. And they're just a great item. They easily close up, so you can just store them in your closet when you're not having guests. And it's just a great item to have. This is very sturdy. It's got some little rubber tips on it so it won't slide if you've got a bare floor. So a luggage rack is a great thing to have because it allows you to, you could actually put your suitcase on and open it up and leave it on there the whole time and not use up the furniture that's in your guest bedroom. Okay, that's the first thing. Okay, now this is one of my pet peeves. Sometimes you go to visit somebody and they don't, or even a hotel, and what's the deal? They don't have enough hangers, especially the hotels. That drives me nuts. So I'm always calling down to the front desk. So what I like to do is, even though I mostly have velvet hangers in my day-to-day closet, when people come to visit, sometimes they're bringing coats, sometimes they're bringing the heavy items. Sometimes they've got, multiple pieces that they want to hang up. And so sometimes it's better to have the plastic hangers. So what I do is I actually buy, a batch of these, and I actually put them all around the house at my, home. So I like the clear plastic one. I will link it below. And this is the one that, has got the little slots for straps, which is nice so things don't go falling off. And then this is my favorite one for hanging up shorts and skirts and pants, by the clips. So I really like these clear plastic ones. They look nice in the closet. And that way I know that the people have the ability to hang things up, especially if you don't have extra drawer space for them. So it's kind of nice to have that as a little place to go. All right, so we've got hangers, yay. And then when guests come over and people have on makeup, they go to take off their mascara, and they might not have their exact makeup remover with them or whatever. And so this is such a find. These are so cute. These little hand towels are so worth having. And so by having these in the bathroom, I literally put them out on the sink if I know that people, are makeup wearers. And then they can actually use this to get their mascara off. And then that way your white towels, for instance, or your colored towels don't get ruined by trying to work hard to get those stains out. So the stains come out obviously a lot more readily, or at least they're not as noticeable on something like these. So I love these makeup little washcloths, and I have them all over. So they're great. All right, so makeup towels are great. And then of course, one of the obvious things that people expect is they expect a blow dryer. Yeah. And so I just have a basic blow dryer, but it works great, and everyone seems happy with it. If someone has a really favorite blow dryer, like, they can only do their hair with, some fancy one, a lot of times they bring that along because they just, want to have their hair, or they go for a blowout, type thing when they're visiting you. But just having a basic blow dryer is really great. I have them under the sink, and that way people are happy that they don't have to come bug you when you're all trying to get ready at the same time. So blow dryer is great. Okay, another item that's really great when you're when you have a guest bedroom is, it's hard to get the temperature right. Some people are cold, some people are hot, you know, whatever, or they want to watch a show or something. And so in addition to the regular bedding that's on the bed, I usually leave a throw in there. And so this is a really nice soft throw. I'll link it for you. It's just a fake fur, and it's just cozy. You could just drape it over the bed, or you could fold it over the bed, and that way people have, they're not cold, and if one person's cold, they can just put it on that side of the bed. So it's a great item just to have in there. And then plus, if they just want to take a nap in the afternoon, they don't want to unmake the bed, they can use this. So a throw is an extra nice touch to have in a room. You can put it over a chair if you have it in the room, or the side, or the bench at the bottom of the bed if you have that, you know, just on the bed. So I'm a fan of throws. Okay, and then in addition, I have woken up in many of a friend's house and not known where I was, just because, you know, you're just oriented from flying and traveling and stuff. So what I like to have is, I love to have night lights. In these particular ones, they come in, I think, in a pack of 4. I'll link them below. They're really inexpensive. They're like $10 for 4. And they have a little motion detector as well. So I plug these in pretty much in any guest bedroom, and that way when it gets dark, this comes on. Or if the room is dark and then they move during the night to go to the restroom or something, then it lights up again for a little bit. So it's a really great safety item to have in the room. And I cannot tell you how much I wish all hotel rooms had this, because again, this happens in hotel rooms. So I try and remember to put an extra one in my suitcase and leave it in there, kind of in one of little pouches, because it drives me crazy when I wake up and I'm like, where am I? And then I trip on, you know, something, and, you know, wake up my husband because I, you know, tripping. All right, so the last item I want to talk about is, there's just one more item, and that is going to be this one robe. And so this robe, I think a robe is a great idea to have when you have a guest bedroom, because, you know, people take showers and they like to have something, or they want to use your hot tub or something like that. And so this is a really cozy robe, and it actually has, you know, it's actually fluffy, and I love this particular one. It's, you know, a little oversized for me, but I think that's great. I think the oversized is great. You just roll up the sleeves, and so that way, if you have couples visiting you, you know, or whatever, everyone can feel great in them, and it's just a nice cozy touch to add to your guest bedroom. So those are some of the items that I think are really essential to making your room, your guest bedroom, you know, accommodating to guests. Let's see, so we'll talk about the luggage rack, the hangers, the makeup towels, the blow dryer, a throw, nightlight, the robe. Okay, got everything. Oh, okay, well, while I'm talking, let me just tell you about my cute little top, because I do like fashion so much. And this is just a great, I think the tops from Loft are so cute. And this one is no exception. This is a kind of I think it's a cotton top. It's got a little fluttery little collar, which I think is cute. And a collar like this is just so flattering, because most of us, even if we gain weight anyplace else, most of us don't gain weight in here. So it's just a flattering part of our body. And so I think it's a nice, sweet top. I've just tucked it in just on the side, which I think looks nice. And it's a lined top, so it gives it a little extra coverage, which I think is lovely. So I'm a fan of this cute little top. And then I think I linked these before, but they're still available. These are little hibiscus, little kind of, I think they're kind of clay, or maybe plastic little earrings that I think are really cute. And so I'll link those below. So they kind of go with the top and kind of the summery theme. So hopefully, if you have any visitors this summer, you can get some of these guest room essentials to make the room more accommodating and fun for you. And I just think it's nice to have some of these little features in your home. And I hope that you think so too. So happy Friday and have a great weekend. Okay, and so one more thing I want to think about and tell you about was a phone charger. Did you know that a phone charger is the #1 most commonly left behind item in a hotel room? It is. And so that's why if you're ever on a trip someplace and you can't find or you forgot your phone charger, you can go down to the desk and ask them, and they have baskets of them, because people leave them behind all the time. But anyway, it's nice to have one. This is actually a double one, and I'd recommend that you get that for your room so that your guests can plug their phones in, which is great. And then they don't have to worry about leaving their charger behind, because it's my charger. And another thing that's neat to do is to have a data sheet. So if you have a little data sheet, which just has got your, your address, the spelling of your last name, because sometimes your kids' friends come to stay and they don't know, and they want to send, thank you present or something, and they want to know the name. Also the phone, Wi-Fi password, and if there's more than one network, you know what the network would be. So those are important things to leave. And I actually put them on a little sheet in the drawer, so in each room, just like a little bed and breakfast. Okay, that's it for the guest room essentials.